not so good by?
I'm bullish on Buffalo.
So you say that with a little reservation.
Well, I'm first and foremost. Let me preface that I'm Buffalo born and raised.
Okay.
I spent the last 7.5 years in two major metro markets, and when you come back home, so to speak,
The other metric, can we talk
Atlanta and
major market?
DC,
Real big,
which are
Totally different from
density are different,
everything.
income's different,
Almost nothing is
and those two markets are different in their
Atlanta,
so,
major city,
right.
capital city, everything.
So you come back to Buffalo and you're kind of looking like
Savannah.
Savannah's the capital. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You come back to Buffalo, you're like, there's some opportunities here that I may have, number one, ignored before. And, you know, when you're from here, you kind of know where the areas that are turning faster, right?
Yep.
So I can be an early speculator, so to speak. So I think, you know, that competitive advantage makes Buffalo attractive. I think pricing makes Buffalo attractive to a more national client, but locally, there's ways to take advantage of, you know, neighborhoods and markets and within the sub-market that are, you know, catching fire, and you're like, oh, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, get on this before it's too late.
Right.
It's interesting to use the word speculate. I haven't heard that word in a long time, and it used to be a negative.
Yeah. Really?
So, yeah, they say, well, do you want to sell a house to this guy over here, or do you want to sell it to some speculator? And now it's like, I just want to sell to somebody who's got money.
I want to get to close.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
So, all right. So, big markets, small markets, we're a little different. If you were gonna buy in Buffalo, and you say you're bullish on Buffalo, where?
So, I personally recently bought in Riverside, Black Rock.
Love Riverside.
That's where we were in Black Rock
Love
right
Black
now.
Rock. I'm happy to hear you say that because it validates everything that I've been telling people for years. I said, this is a hot air.
Yeah.
West Side is getting kind of done.
Well, about 10 years ago, I lived in one of the early lofts that was developed just a few blocks away from here, and you know, you could kind of feel the momentum, and then the pandemic obviously slowed momentum down everywhere. And now, you know, I feel like there's still maybe some lag from that, but there's good buys in the market. You know, the bones and the structure have not changed within the marketplace here. So you can buy a good property, you can get some value add opportunity. You know,
you're invested in multifamily space, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Do you have any mixed use buildings?
I do. I have a